fundamentally refers to the territory and patch of land that a particular government has control over, meaning that within the confines of the territory, a government is internationally recognized to have the ability to exercise its legislative, judiciary, and executive laws. The word state itself is interchangeable with the word country. Out of 195 current countries worldwide, an example of state would be Norway. The Norwegian government has control over all affairs that occur within the confines of their territory, according to the Treaty of Westphalia, which grants nation-states sovereignty over their own territory, land, and domestic affairs.
Nation. A nation is a large group of people who are linked by a similar culture, language, and history. Members of some nations share an ethnicity. Almost everyone, for example, in South Korea is Korean, whereas other nations consist of ethnical diverse groups of people, like people in the United Kingdom, for instance, have a population of people from the United States, Australia, and Singapore. However, the members of a nation see themselves as connected. Fellow members are often regarded as part of an extended family.
A stateless nation refers to an ethnic group that has no definitive territory or borders. Additionally, it also means that such groups' interests are not being met by the government that they are currently under. A great example of a stateless nation would be Palestine. This ethnic group is not recognized by international laws as an official state for the people of Palestine. Palestine does not have an official territory. The piece of land that was supposed to be Palestinian, meaning the West Bank, was taken over and occupied by Israel, against the demands of the Oslo Accords. Out of 195 countries, Palestine as well as Vatican City are the only non-official members of the United Nations. Palestine, in fact, is only an observer state, meaning it does not have the right to cast a vote. So essentially, these people have no state that allows them to exercise their own rights and laws and to embrace their cultures and traditions. Hence, Palestine is considered as a stateless nation.
Nation state. The fundamental parts of a nation state are the nation and the state. Let's start with the state. In the broadest of terms, the state means a body of government, all rules and laws, the government officials and their titles, the physical boundaries, and those who define them. These make up the state. The state is what makes the country run from a political, practical standpoint. On the other hand, the nation is the people. The nation is created by a shared belief that the people inside a country are connected to each other. Whether you live, for example, in Cleveland, Denver, or San Francisco, you still have a shared connection with other parts of America. The idea that people of a nation are connected is what we call today nationalism. But nation states must also have a shared national culture. This is often achieved through common language, history, holidays, and education. Sometimes national culture is a result of similar people living in the same area. In the United States, the colonists began developing a unique national culture, which led to them declaring war against England and creating their own government and state. This would be a good example of nation state.